Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. I, Tarek Aziz,
And I, Safala Ariba Salam, welcome you all in today's workshop on biomedical engineering, scope of research and its application. Now, I would like to call Hafiz Maulana Muhammad Samiul Islam to recite from the Holy Quran.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقل جاء الحق وزهق الباطل إن الباطل كان زهوقا وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا صدق الله العظيم.
বাংলা অনুবাদ। সত্য এসেছে এবং মিথ্যা বিলুপ্ত হয়েছে। নিশ্চয়ই মিথ্যা বিলুপ্ত হওয়ারই ছিল। আমি কোরআনে এমন বিষয় নাজিল করি যা লোকের সুচিকিৎসা এবং মুমিনদের জন্য রহমত। গুনাহগারদের তো শুধু এতে ক্ষতিই বৃদ্ধি পায়। সূরা বনী ইসরাঈল আয়াত 81-82।
English translation. The truth has come and falsehood vanished. Undoubtedly, the falsehood was certain to vanish. And we sent down in Quran that which is a healing and mercy to the believers, and it adds loss only to the unjust. Surah Bani Israel, verse 81 and 82.
Dear audience, may I now request Dean, Faculty of Science and Engineering to deliver his welcome address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Commandant, distinguished keynote speakers, wing heads, deans, department heads, faculty members, staffs, and my beloved students of Biomedical Engineering Department. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. It is indeed a great privilege for me to welcome you all to workshop on biomedical engineering, scope of research and its applications. MIST has maintained its pioneer position in the technical education field of PME field of Bangladesh since its inception. Keeping in the line with its technical heritage, PME department, one of the recent member of this big family, has arranged this concrete one-day program. Gentlemen, the world has seen immense development in the medical technologies over the last few decades. Standing at this point, it is a pleasure to be able to organize a workshop for our future medical engineers of Bangladesh. I am glad that the workshop has concentrated on the medical instrumentation sectors, and practical sessions have been arranged for hands-to experience on mandatory devices like echocardiogram, ultrasound, endoscope, and hematology analyzers. My wholehearted congratulations to the organizers and sponsors for arranging such a time-demanding workshop. Finally, I would like to thank all organizers, contributors, and health professionals for their support and wish a great success of this workshop. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Now, Head of the Department of Biomedical Engineering would give a brief appraisal about today's workshop.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected chief guests, valued guest speakers, my dear students of Biomedical Engineering Department, and dear audience, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. As the head of Biomedical Engineering Department MIST, I feel extremely blessed to arrange today's workshop on biomedical engineering, scope of research and its application. Now, I would like to give a brief rundown of today's program. As you see on the screen, you would have two successive presentations by our learned guest speakers of 20 minutes each, followed by a combined question and answer session. Then, respected chief guest would deliver his address. That would end the first session of today's workshop. In the second session, we would have workshop sessions in classrooms number 603 and 605 in Tower 2. In between, after the chief guest departs, along with the distinguished guests and the guest speakers for attending the tea break and the photo session, the students are requested to move to your classrooms to consume snacks and get prepared for the second session of today's workshop. You have been given the groups, group 1, 2 and 3 as you see on the screen would be in classroom number 603, and that session would continue from 11:50 to 1200 hours, while group 4, 5 and 6 would be in room number 605. There will be a break of 10 minutes from 11:50 to 1200 hours. Within that time, the groups would rotate the classrooms and the workshop session would continue till 1300 hours. Dear students, please try to extract maximum benefit out of this session. May Almighty Allah bless us all. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir. We shall now have two presentations by two guest speakers, successively followed by an open forum.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest speaker is Engineer Muhammad Abdurrahman Khan. He has 19 years of working experience, worked as a huge asset to the biotech services company, and currently is working as a biomedical engineer at ICT DRV. To deliver his presentation, let us welcome Engineer Muhammad Abdurrahman Khan.
Assalamu alaikum. I would like to start casually since this is a technical session. If I ask any of here who have been suffered for chikungunya, I think there will be some raised hands. In fact, I am proceeding with such a topics which is related to chikungunya or like some other emerging diseases we have been experienced in the year 2000, since year 2000, dengue. So my topics was automated hematology analyzer, which is commonly known as electronic blood cell counter, and I have been working with this equipment since 1999. As hematology, it represents for the term relates with the blood, and this blood is the components of the human body, and in clinical issues this blood has a huge role in managing the human bodies. Correlating with this, the analyzer is functioning by counting the blood cells. If we proceed with hematology analyzer, first of all we have to know about blood and blood components. Mainly there are two basic components in blood. One is plasma, another one is formatted ocean-like blood cells. Plasma is mainly the liquid part of this blood, and cells, there are different kinds of cells, mainly three main parameters. We know about this very common thing, leukocyte node known as white blood cell. We also know about RBC, which is known as erythrocytes, and of course related to dengue and other blood diseases, platelet is a common item to you as I guess. Let me share my experience in 2000 when the dengue epidemic experience had occurred. There was a huge cry that people are suffering from thrombocytosis as well as thrombocytopenia. It was quite unusual for our pathologists to detect. However, they are usually practicing the normal reporting of platelet, whereas this was having a huge crisis on human body when the dengue affected, and in the second stage there was reduce of platelet due to the cryoglobulin formation inside human body. At that time, the electronic blood cell counter played a good role of counting the blood cells, especially the platelet. In human body, the blood is almost 8% of the total body weight, and the other portions carries the different organs and other substances. What automated blood cell counter or electronic blood cell counter can perform? As I mentioned, it is an automated analyzer. Definitely, these will carry out all the tasks related to it automatically. Analyzer refers as the functions to analyze, measure, and count. Three portion is having different definitions. I will come up later what these are meaning. Specimens are used in automated hematology analyzer is whole blood. There are two forms. Blood inside the body is blood, and when it comes outside, we are giving him different names. Sometimes whole blood. Of course, you can ask, what is the partial blood? I am not discussing about partial blood. These all things are the components of blood. This hematology analyzer is having three main aims: counting, analyzing, and of course producing a valid data. Nowadays, hematology analyzers are controlled by computer. We refer it as CPS, cyber physical systems. Early 1980s, it was called as a microcontrolled equipment. Aspiration of specimen require dilution, counting, and measurement carried out automatically, and you will get a ready-made result. In 2000, our pathologist first experienced a complete blood count within 1 minute. If I am not wrong, you go to the diagnostics, give your blood in the morning, and get your result in the evening. But practically, the task carried out within a minute, and this is due to the blessing of electronics, I claim. There are some common parameters available with all commercial hematology analyzer. The measured parameters are leukocyte known as WBC, erythrocyte known as RBC,